interesting energy coming through for y'all right away. Oh my gosh. So this could be a crush or your special person here, but somebody connected to you is having this epiphany moment, this aha moment where they are starting to realize something. From what I'm getting, this energy is shifting or like coming to light. And they're having some kind of understanding of something that they didn't fully understand before, but it's hitting them hard. And for some of you, this realization is so sudden that it might be a surprise. For others of you, it may be kind of a slow build, but either way, we have the Chariot. They're starting to see something, and there's a sign of readiness. Okay, it's like this is the card for forward movement. It could be too for like this person, maybe they like look back on certain interactions that you and them recently had. They're thinking about things they said. They're thinking, oh, did I say everything that I meant to say? They're thinking about things they maybe didn't say. They do have a tendency to overthink. But yeah, it's only because they are starting to understand how rare your energy actually is. And this is why they're overthinking. They don't want to blow it. They know that you have this presence about you that affects them on every single level. Okay? Their body, mind, and soul, their spirit, yes. Physically, you affect them. Physically, there's an intensity.
This is my coffee before my coffee. She's my coffee before my coffee, believe it or not. This girl is absolutely hilarious. Guys, if it cuts off,
here, there's a very intense attraction here because the very next card I got out was the Devil for y'all. And I'm talking about that kind of magnetic pull where they feel like they cannot stop thinking about you, even when they try. And you might pop into their mind when they're driving, listening to music. A song comes on the radio, they think of you, or they're laying in bed late at night, okay? For thinking about you late at night. But something inside of them keeps just pulling their attention to you, no matter if they try to distract themselves or what. But yeah, some of them, what I'm getting is like, for the people here that I'm picking up on, your person, they didn't really expect this connection to affect them this way, like this deeply. You know, I feel like at first they might have just thought you were very attractive, you were very interesting, you were somebody that was going to come into their life and maybe leave, but they didn't know. But then something happened and your energy started to kind of like a key, like unlock certain things inside of them, and different parts of their personality started to really shine. And usually they're the type of person that keeps their emotions buried, but like you were able to bring that out. You were able to bring out their real selves, and they realize that being around you makes them feel things they don't normally feel around other people. So I'm seeing like a moth in my mind's eye, which is spiritually a moth is for like, you know, new things. Going toward a light. You know, if you think about a moth drawn to the flame, it's like going toward a light. Maybe not fully understanding it, but it's so natural. Being drawn towards your light. Your energy is like that. It's like a glow that they can't ignore, even if they try to walk away. So it keeps coming back like a moth to a flame. That's what spirit.
Sounds like she's screwed.
Showing me. So they're ready and they're coming. Okay. Now, for some of you, this person might actually be a little bit intimidated by the intensity because it's very intense. The truth is they're very psychic. Sometimes they feel like you're in their head. You might say something that you think is small.
They're coming. That's all the guy wants to hear.
Or no big deal, but it stays with them all day long. They're like, how did you know that? You seem to know them better than even they know themselves, okay? Something about the way that you...
I know her pretty well. It's the subtle things. It's always the subtle things. It's always the unspoken words.
Speak. You can change their mood. Your presence just elevates them. It does something to them. A part of them that actually they might have been trying to hide comes to light when you're around, okay? Um, the emotions get very intense when they're talking to you, because sometimes it's like they lose control, and it's like inside they're not used to all these emotions that are coming up that you are making them like bringing up, so sometimes they might act a little hot and cold. Even they might try to play it cool, but inside they're thinking about you way more than they ever let on. Okay. And I am seeing the angel number 222, which is for balance, harmony, and in love, it's about meeting somebody that was definitely meant to cross paths with you. And you and this person were definitely meant to cross paths for some kind of reason. This was not a random connection at all. And they came into your life to wake something up in both of you. Okay? Now, the other person is starting to realize that. And for some of them, there is a realization that is so eye-opening. It's honestly a little bit shocking to them, because they are so used to just, I don't know, other people, and there are other people that are not like you. You know what I mean? Other people that they dated, they're not like you. They're shallow, but you're so deep. Right here, you are quite psychic. So it's like you can pick up on what they're feeling even when they don't say it. And you have a lot of like emotional awareness as the high priestess. Yeah, so you might have noticed your own power sometimes too when you're interacting with others. You're like, how did I know that? your psychic gifts can even surprise you sometimes. You can know things about them without them having to tell you or even utter a single word, right? You can also sense when something is off with this person. And that can fascinate this person, but also it can make them feel a little bit exposed, like, oh my goodness, because also they realize that they can't hide anything from you. And then Spirit is showing me like a symbol of a wolf. And in spirituality, a wolf is
I told y'all I got that Michael Myers kind of energy. I'm not playing. Keep this short, y'all.
It's about like loyalty, if you think about it that way. It's also about being able to recognize the one person who feels like home to you. And that is the energy that is happening here between you and this person. Even if this person tries to, keep things casual, keep things light, they have started to realize that this bond with you, it feels deeper than that, okay? It's stronger than that. It's more intense
You can run, but you can't hide.
than that. And so there's a little bit of spicy energy coming in here too, okay? Because this person is dreaming about being with you. It says, I dream and wish we could be together. And I am getting that there's a little bit of spiciness. This person thinks about you in a very passionate way, because when they hear your voice, Spirit is telling me, and when they feel your presence, they get very, very excited and turned on because of the chemistry between you two. It's something that they haven't felt with, like, many people in their life, and not to this level or degree, okay? Not to this level of intensity. And it excites them, and they want you. They want you, it excites them, and it scares them at the same time. Some of them, they actually pull away in the past, or maybe they're pulling away now, and they might, like I said, maybe play this hot and cold because they're afraid of getting completely consumed by the fire of desire. That's what I heard, the fire of desire. And it's like if they fall for you, they're not sure if they can ever recover, okay? But they love your quirky idiosyncrasies, the little, body language, little mannerisms that you do. And because of this fascination with you and this connection with you, they've had some kind of like moment of spiritual awakening. You're very deep. You're very just unlike other people. I'll tell you, with these cards that I'm getting here and this energy that's surrounding you, you're somebody that can really bring out their true selves. And only you have these interesting quirks about you. You're quirky, you're fun, you have interesting, fascinating idiosyncrasies. This connection is anything but casual is what I'm getting. This is very meaningful. This has the potential to actually change both of your lives. And now this person is sitting there, they're reflecting, they're thinking very, very deeply about stuff. They're thinking about you and them and the potential together. And they're thinking about how, you may...
Yeah, Madonna's cousin. She's on my prosperity list. Madonna's cousin. Cause this girl, she got some skills, yo. Like for real. She's my coffee before my coffee. I mean, hello.
Make them feel like they can do anything, and they feel like the two of you can connect very deeply. Because one thing is very, very clear in this reading with these cards and just the energy that I'm getting is that nobody else can affect them the way you do.
Nobody, baby. I gotta go, y'all, because the video about to cut off. I'll holler at y'all later. All right. Peace.